Welcome back. It's another edition of Cooking with Caleb. Say hi, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb.
Dustin behind the lens as always. Say hi, Dustin.
Hi, Dustin.
All right, so Caleb has been dying to show you. What is that?
Foam.
It's foam. Did you get it at a party this morning?
Yeah.
Is it squishy and fun to play with?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got his toy. I've got my toy. Spare ribs, Smithfield, extra tender. These are 5.85 pounds, 5.81 pounds. So Dustin, look back at me real quick. Something important, and I'm sure you guys that smoke a lot know this, but I always like to buy anything that I smoke, if I have multiples of them, around the same weight. So that way, hopefully they will cook. Bless you. That way they will cook at the same time and hopefully get done at the same time. So as you can see, this one 5.85 pounds, this rack 5.81 pounds. So hopefully they'll cook along the same temperature. I know, hold on. So that's what we're gonna roll today is spare ribs. Next, we'll get these things prepped for the smoker. We've got one of the racks out of the bag. Haven't done anything to them yet, but what I like to do is just get all the moisture out, liquid if you will. I don't take off the membrane because I like that crunch. My favorite part of the rib is on the back side of the bone here. This membrane, because it gets a little chewy, and I love tearing that off with my teeth when I'm polishing off these ribs. So we're just gonna flip it over, pat it down, and now I'm gonna turn it back over. And now what I'll do is I'll use my good hand that I haven't touched the meat with, and we are going to sprinkle on garlic salt. My little monster Caleb is at the table having fun this morning. Little Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning. And then the final layer I like to do is pepper. Hold on, Caleb. All right, now we're gonna turn it over. And we're gonna do the same thing, guys. So a nice coating of the garlic salt. It's got parsley flakes in it. We love this stuff. Then Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning. Dustin, you worry about filming, bro. Caleb's all right. And now we're gonna do pepper as our final base. And that's all it is, guys. That's all I like to put on my ribs. I think we're gonna glaze these at the end. Dustin likes the glaze that I have for these. But if you guys haven't smoked ribs, Jonas, I'm talking to you, buddy. I know you're always talking about wanting a how-to on ribs. It's as easy as it is, man. I don't trim anything. These were pretty nice. So I'm not gonna mess with these at all. You guys can certainly trim if you want to. You can take the membrane off. If you do that, a lot of people use a paper towel and pull it off. I don't do it because I like eating the membrane. So you can do it how you choose, but this is how I do it. So Jonas, it's ridiculously easy, bud. You can see what I've done. Pat it dry, if you will. Put your seasonings on each side. And then the next step is gonna be putting them on the smoker. Cruising along just under 275, which is perfect because once we put these two big meaty slabs of pork ribs on, it'll probably settle in around 230, which I'll be happy with. So let me open this up, have the nice lid hinge, which is awesome. All right, so we're gonna lay one right there, curve it just a bit. Big ribs, y'all. It's Texas. Let me put the other one right here. All right, we're gonna close this lid down and we'll come check those in a couple of hours. So these big old honky ribs have been on for about a little over 2.5 hours. They're looking mighty fine. What we're gonna do though, since we have basically direct heat underneath with this WSM, I'm gonna flip them over. As you can see, they're starting to get...
See the bone.
Yeah, you see the bone there. Starting to get a little char on the bottom. So that's why I want to flip them. And that way.
Man, it smells so good.
You like that, don't you, D-Ray?
I need smell-o-vision.
All right, so we're going to put a timer for probably an hour. And these ribs will probably be done, son. 45 minutes later. Look at that, 253 or so? You say 5? Mm-hmm. Whatever, right? Let's take a look at these ribs. Oh, beautiful. You can see how it's starting to pull there, D-Ray. Nice color. I'm gonna flip over one of those. Stay right there, Bubba. Oh yeah, that bend test. Look at that. What do you think, D-Ray?
They look good.
What do you think, Bubba?
They look good.
I think these are donezo. Ding, ribs are done. Would you like an apple pie with that? We ain't got no apple pies, but we got ribs, bro. Check it out. Don't those look yummy? Mm-hmm. Look at that. They've been resting, oh, probably about 30 minutes or so. Nice pull back on the bones. Nice bend. We're gonna flip this over. And let's see if we're gonna cut that way. Right through there. How about that?
Good.
What do you think, D-Ray?
Looks good.
I'll show you this other half.
Good.
So there we go. We're not gonna bother showing you cutting into each of them because we're on a little time schedule. We just finished our live video. We hit 500. We gave away a brisket. 2 girls, 1 mukbang, they won B&B. You'll have a week to let me know so I can ship you that brisket. So anyway, we're gonna cut up the rest. The brisket, yeah, the brisket. What are you looking at?
The ribs?
No, the brisket. We're gonna send them the brisket.
Oh, yeah,
B&B. Kids think they know everything. So anyway, I'm gonna continue to cut up these ribs. We got a party to go to. Please, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so because we're gonna be doing more giveaways pretty quickly here down the road. And be sure to join us on the next episode of Cooking with Cad.